Hey guys, Jim here. It is Saturday the 13th of March. Narrowly dodged that Friday the 13th bullet there. So I thought it about time to get some serious ultra marathon training going. Things are all pointing in the right direction. We've got lockdown easing on the horizon, so that means the race is very likely to go ahead. I seem to have shaken off my ankle injury, which is great. It's getting lighter, so I can do some more outdoor running. I've got my new shoes, got my new treadmill. I need a new haircut, but that will come, don't worry. So I thought it a good time to just do a dedicated series on how I'm going to train for my ultra marathon, which is coming up in a few months. So, I lost February to my ankle injury, which was a bit annoying. So I'm a bit behind, but it's not too bad because I've had a couple of years of just solid running really. So I should have that kind of in the bank. So my approach is going to be reasonably simple. I'm going to try and follow kind of mostly how I train for marathons. So I intend to run pretty much 6 days a week. Usually I'll have Monday as my rest day. Sometimes if I'm feeling pretty good, I might just run through my rest day. But rest days are super important, so I don't want to mess around with that too much. 2 of those days are going to be hard, quality workouts. Usually on my treadmill. I find it quite difficult to judge them when I'm running outdoors. I'll try and get better outdoors if I can. But for the time being, it must be on the treadmill. I see that being some sort of intervals. I'm training for an ultra, so I'm not going to be doing really short, too many 400 meter repeats, but maybe like mile repeats or 1K repeats. Try and get 10 of those in one session. So long sessions. Maybe 6 mile repeats or 10 1K repeats, something like that. Long sessions, not busting the bank too much. And then I'll also do one tempo run, which is, I don't know if I'm defining this right. I followed, various coaches and stuff on this sort of thing, but only kind of informally. So for me, I see a tempo run as like a half an hour of really hard running kind of sandwich between 10 minutes easy workout, half hour hard, and 10 minutes slowed back down. Maybe that half an hour will, I need to kind of eke that up given the volume that I'm going to need to be running. And then on Sunday, I'm going to do, a dedicated long run. Going to be at least, sort of 30K kind of range. The ultra I'm training for is 111 kilometers. So, it's not a joke. And I need to get my weekly mileage up to something kind of appropriate. So for the time being, I'm thinking to be running about 75 to 80K a week for the next month or two. And then I'm probably going to try and up that in sort of May for 1 month so that I'm running at least 100K a week before I start maybe to bring it back down a bit in June. I think the race is sort of late June, 20th or so. I need to double check that. So that's kind of my plan as it stands. But interspersed with all that kind of hard, quality training, I'm just going to be doing lots and lots of easy running. And I found that this has been the thing that's really changed my running outlook and it's given me, better results over the last few years is, making sure that I get lots and lots of easy running kind of in the background. Easy running, just like that. 5K in the bank, just another 22 of those to complete the ultra marathon. Looking forward to it. That is kind of how I'm going to be structuring my weeks. I'm going to keep you guys updated. I know I've got a clamoring audience who are going to be eagerly watching this series. Hopefully as well, like perhaps if you're coming across this, it'll give you a few tips and tricks. Certainly a newcomer when it comes to ultra marathons. I've done one ultra marathon already, but that was a 57 kilometer race. Lots of hills. I don't think this race has as many hills. It's sort of 80% on the road, 20% on the trail. So I'm going to need to try and find a bit of trail running at some point as well, but I'm not too worried that most of my running and training is going to be on the road or on the treadmill. So that's kind of what I'm going to be doing on this channel, documenting that, seeing how it goes. let me know kind of how your running's going. If you've got any tips and tricks for me to take into my ultra training. I've also got a marathon in October. So once I get past the ultra in June, I will move on to training for that. I think that's, that could be a really good chance for me to get sub 3. So I'm excited about that as well. But yeah, let me know how your running's going, and stay safe, and hope everything's going well. Cheers.